Alright, this is the DLC version of Hanzo-sama's. Ichigo in.
少しいいか。
What is it?
ここの宿に逗留して3日だ。だがお前はほとんど外に出ていないだろう。
Oh?
それでいいのか。
Huh? I didn't understand what he meant. Hanzo-sama stared at me in silence. He does that. It's so awkward.
やりたいことはないのかと聞いている。
Are you asking me out on a date, Hanzo? What I want to do?
そうだ。お前にとっては久しぶりの街。少し出かけても問題はない。
Really? Suddenly dawned on me. Hanzo-sama, are you telling me to go out and have fun?
まあ、そのようなものだ。
But,
どうした？
I never left my village back in Koga, and the first time I visited Kyo, I was just overwhelmed. So I'm alright here. I think I'll get lost if I go out on my own anyway.
一人で行くつもりか？
Are you implying that you're coming with me, Hanzo? Huh? Do you mean to say you wouldn't mind coming with me?
はあ、もう追っ手が来ることもない。今日はしばし羽を伸ばせ。
I was reassuring to hear him say that, and it warmed my heart. Hanzo-sama is actually offering to take me out. We've traveled so far. This is a pleasant change. I was overjoyed with the invitation. I nodded many times. What is this? Ichigo Town.
とはいえ、俺も娯楽目的で街を歩く機会などほぼない。
We should have some more fun, Hanzo.
ましてや女子の望む場所など知らぬ。まずはどこへ行きたいのか言ってみろ。
Let's see. Ancient Japan. Where would I go? Maybe... I don't know. That mountain look behind you looks pretty nice. I looked around. The town was a busy place, with several hawkers shouting their wares to the milling crowd.
どうした？
I don't know. I'm clueless too.
女は小物屋などが好きなのではないのか。小物やかんざしを見るだけでも楽しいという話を聞いた。
Hanzo, we got... Not me, man. I think you need to learn more about me, man, on a personal note. I'm sure there are many girls that enjoy that, but I haven't been out much, so I wouldn't know.
そうか。
Hanzo-sama fell silent. Usually, I was quite comfortable in his silence, but now I just felt like a letdown. Oh no, this is bad. If only I could think of somewhere to go. I looked around again. Then I heard a few people talking nearby.
でかい方の魚を買うとは羽振りがいいね。今日はごちそうでも作るのかい？
ああ、今日はちょっと豪勢にね。うちの女房の全開祝いだ。
ああ、確か風邪を引きずっててずっと咳が止まらないって言ってたか。それが治ったんならめでたいな。
そうなんだよ。山にあるお堂に参ったらいいって聞いてさ、試しに行ってみたら、そのおかげなのか、すぐに治っちまった。
Temple in the mountains? Yay, we're going to the mountain!
そりゃすごい。あそこは確かいろんなご利益があるって話だったか？無病息災、商売繁盛、何でもごたれってな。
Hanzo, I have a plan. Temple in the mountain? It sounds like a special place. I had only overheard them by chance, but their conversation struck an idea. But of course, Hanzo hasn't recovered completely from his wounds. We could go there and pray he gets better.
どうした？
Wanna go in the mountains, Hanzo? Hanzo-sama, I wanna go to the temple.
先ほど後ろで聞こえていた話か。
Yes. I think I would enjoy that much more than going shopping in town. But if the walk will put your strain on your wounds, please don't worry about it. I can go alone.
構わぬ。それくらい問題ない。
Really? Are you sure? Sometimes I had a feeling that Hanzo-sama pushed himself too far. I must have sounded rude, but I was concerned. Hanzo-sama replied quietly.
むしろ安静にしていた分、体はなまっている。俺も歩いた方がいいだろう。
Are you sure?
分かったら行くぞ。
Okay. With that, he began striding away. Ichigo, in the mountain. Temple in the mountain is a lot further than I thought. I had asked someone in town for the directions, and we had already walked for an hour. We kept a steady, low pace under the shade of the trees.
一度休むか。
No? Do you? Are you implying that you're tired? I'm fine. Our journey together was much harsher.
今思えば勾配のきつい場所も多く通ったな。
It was a softer travel with you, Hanzo. We even climbed the cliff using a rope.
追っ手を避けるためとはいえ、もう少し考えるべきだったか。
Nah, that was considerate. Hanzo-sama muttered. I shook my head quickly. No, I didn't mean that. I thought you made the right decisions. Thanks to you, I got the training I needed. I'm tougher. I'm more capable. A mountain like this is nothing to me now.
だが、この場所は少し問題だろう。
Huh? I didn't understand what he meant. I looked at him quizzically, and Hanzo-sama answered somewhat reluctantly.
これほど山奥とは思わなかった。
Yes?
また山だ。
Are you sick of the mountains, Hanzo? We could go back to town, I'm fine with that. It is a mountain.
街に出たというのに、これでは今までと変わらんだろう。
Are you bored? Oh no! Finally understood.
いい加減山ばかりではお前が飽きたのではないかと思ったんだが。
Are you sick of mountains? I'm so sorry, Hanzo. Let's go back to town then. Not at all. I didn't think he was concerned about that. We've been walking quite determinedly for a while. Don't worry about that, please. It was my idea to go to the temple.
本当か?
Yeah, but are you sure? I'm actually finding this a lot more enjoyable than taking a stroll in town. I meant it. Hanzo-sama looked up at me in surprise.
山の方が好きなのか?
Yes. Who knows, maybe. Perhaps it was because Koga was surrounded by mountains, but it's also because the mountains were where we traveled most of the time. I had become comfortable staying in the mountains by now, and every time there was something new to notice, it never seemed to bore me.
そうか。
Oh, he smiled. Ever since we got to the inn, Hanzo-sama has been a lot more expressive, or so I think. He usually controls his expressions very well, and I find that I can read him much better now. First time I saw him smile, I was mesmerized. I remember that moment and felt embarrassed at how I reacted. Still, it brought warmth to my heart. I can't tell him I enjoy this the most because I'm with him, though. Each time I find out what he's thinking during a conversation, I feel tickled. I want to spend as much time as I can with Hanzo-sama. Our journey is almost coming to an end. As I walked next to Hanzo-sama, I tried to steal a glance at him. Then, huh? I noticed a squirrel sitting on a branch nearby.
リスか。
I think he likes statue Hanzo. It doesn't seem to be afraid of people, that's rare. That brings back a memory. When we started our journey, there was that squirrel that climbed up on Hanzo-sama while he sat still. I couldn't help it, I laughed, and it wasn't so long ago, but it seemed like such an old memory. Suddenly, the squirrel jumped onto Hanzo's shoulder. Hey!
No.
Hanzo-sama froze on the spot. I froze too. Huh? What should we do?
いずれ逃げるだろ
Hanzo-sama didn't seem to mind it. He started to walk again. Contrary to what he thought, the squirrel didn't run. It just sat there, fidgeting its paws. It's still riding his shoulder. It doesn't even look frightened.
害はないが、妙な気分だな。
I think it likes you, Hanzo. Yes, it is.
あの時と同じだな。
I think you're the spirit of the forest, Hanzo. Huh?
近江の峠でもリスがいた。
Oh, I was remembering that moment too.
そうか。
That one ran away quickly, though. Perhaps this one is a friendly squirrel.
さあな。
Hanzo-sama was just as usual. The squirrel seemed at ease. As we spoke, it looked almost natural that the squirrel would be there on his shoulder. It's cute.
あ
What?
あ、なんだ
Can I ride on your shoulder too, Hanzo? Nothing. It's just I didn't think that you'd find squirrels cute, Hanzo. I blurted out. Hanzo-sama blinked once.
別にいいだろ
No? Is he feeling shy? It was a rare sight to see. This wasn't the tough, omnipotent Hanzo-sama, but someone a lot softer, gentler.
う。何かをめでることくらい、俺にもある。
Aww. You don't say. I suppose you're right, I'm sorry.
いい、忘れろ。
Muttered, his speech a little stilted. Felt as if I'm seeing a different facet of him today. Felt like skipping. Then something rustled behind us. Huh? Reacted automatically, spun around, ready to strike. Hanzo-sama stopped in his tracks. What is it? It feels larger than a squirrel. Maybe it's a boar? Or maybe...
気配が複数。
Huh? So deep in the mountains. This is strange. Hanzo-sama hasn't fully recovered yet. I must fight and protect us both. I took a step forward, readying myself, but Hanzo-sama stopped me.
いい、出るな。
Huh? But...
おそらく敵ではない。
Huh? They spoke. There were more rustling. I spun around in alarm. It was... Huh? Another squirrel? It was a different squirrel sitting on a branch. It looked down and found 2 rabbits. There were also 3 raccoons, all looking our way. What is this? There's so many animals! You are the frickin' Lorax! Hanzo-sama! You have the power of nature! Did I think it was something larger? Because there's so many of them?
山桑か。
Huh? Pardon?
先ほどからこの辺りは山桑が多い。獣の数が多いのはおそらくそのためだ。
Mulberries! I've never had a mulberry before. What does that even taste like? He gestured towards the trees nearby, and I saw that he was right. There were several mulberry trees around us. There are 2. So, they must have been nearby all this time, and got curious as we walked past. I finally got the whole picture. At the same time, I felt embarrassed at the false alarm. Since when did you notice it was another squirrel?
最初からだ。
Then why didn't you tell me?
お前が勝手に勘違いしたんだろ。
He was wearing a grin on his face now, as he looked around at the animals. I looked at him grudgingly, but there was something adorable about the way he looked at the animals that I couldn't help but laugh in the end. They're all wild animals that should run away. Perhaps Hanzo-sama was a knack with animals? I find the idea funny. Hanzo-sama surrounded by animals, frolicking.
今度は顔がにやけているな。そんなにリスが好きか。
I can't tell him I'm smiling because I'm just imagining him frolicking with a branch of animals. With a bunch of animals. Frolicking.
撫でてみるか。
What? No, I can't pet you, Hanzo-sama. Pet Hanzo.
違う、リスだ。
Oh, of course.
まったく、おかしな娘だ。
No, I'm not. Hanzo-sama smiled at me easily. My heart skipped a beat. Maybe I am weird. I'm so nervous, but at the same time, I'm so happy I could burst. I stretched an arm out towards the squirrel, taking several breaths to calm myself down. Oh man. Ichigo Temple. Here we are. After that, we had walked a little further and found the old temple. So deep in the woods, nobody is here, but it's kept neat and tidy. This must be it.
では、参るか。
Yes. We stood side by side and placed our hands together. I closed my eyes and heard a breeze go by. Please help Hanzo-sama recover quickly. Please keep him safe during his missions, so he will not get hurt. Please help him in good health. Please, let me spend a little more time with him. I pictured him in my mind as I prayed. Then I opened my eyes.
随分と熱心だったな。
That's because this was a super special wish. Huh? You were watching me?
お前が長く祈っていたからな。
That's because this is a big order, Hanzo. I'm sorry. I had thought of so many things to pray for.
いろいろ
Yes, I prayed for you to get better soon, and I also prayed you would stay in good health, things like that. What did you pray for, Hanzo-sama?
特に話すような内容ではない。というより、叶うまで願いは他言してはならぬ。でないと叶わなくなる。お前は教わらなかったのか
No! I gotta go back and pray again. What? I squawked.
自ら話し出した時点でもしやと思ったが、やはり知らなかったか。
Well, let's go back to the temple then, Hanzo. I didn't... That mean my prayers are in vain? It's not going to come true? My shoulders sagged and I let out a sigh.
そう悲観することはない。
Hanzo-sama?
俺の怪我については神頼みなど不要だ。
Yes, you do. Come on, mister. We're going right back up those steps. We're gonna go pray some more.
伊達に長く忍びをやってはいないからな。こうして歩けているのだから問題ない。
I don't know, man. Hanzo-sama? Words always ring true to me. I can believe he'll be alright. Come to make Hanzo-sama better, but somehow I ended up being the one getting cared for. Still, his reassurance gave me comfort. Thank you.
礼を言われることではないが。
Don't mind me. I'm thanking you because I want to.
だが、それは俺が言うべきだったはずなんだがな。
Why?
俺のことを願ってくれたのなら感謝すべきだろう。
But it won't come true unless I don't tell you about it. Oh. Jake's one pink. I must have sounded so forward.
お前の回復祈願、俺自身の力で叶えよう。それがお前への礼だ。
Hey! Good job. Good answer. Yes, yes, please. Glad I didn't tell him I prayed that we would stay together a little longer. That would have been too embarrassing. It pleased me to know that it meant something to him that I prayed for him. On the way back, my feet felt so much lighter. Go in. Thank you for taking me out today. We spent an entire day walking.
はあ、ずいぶんと歩いたな。
Hanzo-sama sat down as soon as we got back to the inn. I could tell he was slightly tired. Would you like to take a nap before we have our evening meal? You may be able to walk properly, but it doesn't mean that you're fully recovered.
いや、問題ない。
Well, I'm worried. Wouldn't it be better for you to lie down than sit upright? I'll get the innkeeper to lay out your futon. Wait here, I'll go out and ask. I'm sure he's going to protest. I decided to stand stand up and lead before he could.
待て。
Huh? Oh. I felt myself being pulled backwards. I did all I could to stop myself from falling. Hanzo-sama? Hanzo-sama had grasped my wrist. It was so unlike him, I was taken by surprise. His touch scored my skin, and his eyes looked heated.
不要だ。
Huh? What?
布団など不要。敷くほどのことではない。宿の者も呼ばなくていい。
But...
俺にはこのままで十分だ。他には何もいらぬ。
voice was so quiet, as if it were part of the air. It sounded somewhat lonely to my ears. Do I think it sounds that way because I don't want to be separated from him? Or is it because Hanzo-sama feels the same way, too? Couldn't tell. I just knew that I didn't want to leave his side. Wonder if there's anything I could do for him. Hanzo-sama, may I make a suggestion?
なんだ。
How about resting your head on my lap? Oh, what? I don't think that's very comfortable. You're too damn bony, Lemuru.
は？
Oh, god damn it, no. Why did he say that, Lemuru? That's so damn weird, man. You should have just got the futon. He looked dumbstruck. I tried to rectify the situation quickly. I mean, I don't think you'll be able to rest yourself properly if you just lie down on the tatami mats.
それで己の膝を貸すと。
No. Yeah, I'm not, fit to help you in this way? I asked timidly. Hanzo-sama fell silent for a moment.
これは一体どういうの？
Oh shit, no. Did you say something?
いや、なんでもない。本当にお前は膝を貸すつもりか？
Yes, if you don't mind, Hanzo-sama.
わかった。ならばそうしよ
What? Why can't... Oh, that's such a weird thing, Lemur. I mean, you could have just sat next to him and just... I don't know, man. Really?
う。ここでずっと問答を続けていても体力が減るのみ。ならば、お前の提案を飲む方が早い。
You're so full of excuses, Hanzo. He glanced to his side in a gesture for me to sit. I nodded and walked over, sitting next to him, nervously.
失礼する。
Hanzo-sama sat quietly before he stretched out his side to lay his head on my lap. I could see his face so closely now. Oh shit, man.
重く
So
はないか？
awkward. Maybe? What? Oh no, not at all. Are you comfortable enough, Hanzo-sama?
ああ、ちょうどいい高さだ。
He replied with his eyes closed. I was relieved but agitated at the same time. I think it's the first time I've studied his face this close. Maybe he looks so sharp because he has a very straight nose? And people say his eyes look fierce, but up close, they don't seem that scary.
おい、
Huh? Yes?
俺の顔に何かついているのか？
No. So sorry, was I staring too much?
穴が開くほどな。
Yeah, I'll just look over here then. I didn't realize how I must have come off. This is embarrassing.
俺の顔など面白みもない。暇なら本でも読む方がよほど有意義だと思うが。
I don't know. I think you have a very interesting face. You have such a pensive gaze. I'm sorry, it was rude of me to stare, but I find it interesting to study your face. I had to retaliate because I felt as if he was being self-depreciating.
理解できん。
That's because you're not looking at your face. You're looking at other people's faces. You're the one wearing your own face, man. Don't you? People say that you could tell a lot of things about a person from their features. I think your face tells me that you are a serious, responsible person.
そのようなことを言うのはお前くらいだ。
Really? The only person? But it's so obvious. You are a serious, responsible person. Are you just pulling my chain here? Something about his reply made me happy. I tried to laugh quietly, so I wouldn't shake him off. Suddenly, Hanzo-sama reached out, a hand towards me. Hanzo-sama?
ならばお前はどうだ?
Huh? Me?
人柄が現れているかどうか、お前もよく見せてみろ。
I don't know. I don't think I have that interesting of a face. I think I'm gonna go read a book now, Hanzo. See ya! What? He cupped his hand on my cheek, tilting it down so I would face him.
お前の瞳は覗き込むほど澄んでいるのがわかるな。
Oh, they are blue.
光の加減か、水面のように時折色の調子が変わって見える。
That is very common in lighter pigmentation due to lack of melanin, Hanzo.
顔立ちも少し幼いようでいて、儚げな印象も受けるな。
Are you calling me weak?
こうしてみれば、穏やかで優しい心根を持っているとわかる。
Hanzo-sama?
なんだ。
You're embarrassing me.
だが、先ほどのお前の視線も随分と雄弁だった。お互い様だ。
Oh, damn it. Well, damn it, Leveroo, why did you put me in this position? What?
困っているな。眉が下がった。
Hanzo-sama let out a low chuckle. He let go of my face, and I reactively pulled away. That was surprising. I never thought Hanzo-sama would tease me. My heart was racing now. I knew he would notice the change in me, and I did my best to calm myself down. Ugh, that's enough already. Please rest.
褒められるのは増えてのようだな。
Well, that makes two of us.
だが、山での願い事を思えば口をついて出た。許せ。
Closed his eyes at that. Close up? You're the gentle soul here, I wanted to say, but I couldn't. Of course I would pray for you. You have saved me so many times on our way, Hanzo-sama. That's why I'll try to live my life to the fullest, I promise. I said softly, but he didn't hear me. He breathed quietly in his sleep. I only got so much time left alone. I'm going to remember this moment. Stretched out a hand towards his head, careful not to wake him, and pushed a lock of hair back from his face. Oh, that was weird. That was all the animals in the forest. That was cute. Well, which one should we do now?